plaza? What's the plaza? Hey, you know the plot get bigger. Whole gang dogs got the pick of the litter. So send me an addy, can't keep it stick caddy. Drop us a pin and point us to the afties. What's the plaza? What's the plaza? We all know what we came to do. Throw up signs, gas break like Hollywood. So send me the addy, ain't keep it stick caddy. Drop us a pin and point us to the afties. What's the move? What's the 411? Gang got 305s and 522s for fun. Hey, VIP looking like a 20v1. You know how it go, it ain't no fun if the homies can. 5, need like 10 more tens. Drop the location. I'm him if you're ready or not. Need me a Lauryn Hill, but don't be late for your slide. What time and where? Throw it back, rocker. Need a bad bit like Beyonce, cause we like to party. Cheap on this keep, don't be shy, cause they watching. Us. Yeah. So. What's the plaza? What's the plaza? Hey, you know the plot get bigger. Whole gang dogs got the pick of the litter. So send me an addy, can't keep it stick caddy. Drop us a pin and point us to the afties. What's the plaza? What's the plaza? We all know what we came to do. Throw up signs, gas break like Hollywood. So send me the addy, ain't keep it stick caddy. Drop us a pin and point us to the afties.
She ain't gon' pop my balloon, she gon' drop the pin. These real bitches got something called common sense. Hey, if you gotta question her, then she probably did. This shit I'm throwing extra, it's not the rent. Hey, like she lost something, little baby, fine shit. If it's thick and smell good, then it's my shit. Put that thing in front of me, I do the Heimlich. Yo, nigga jealous and he shoot shit, you better lie, bitch. Introduce me to your friends if you a team player. Right now it's you, but I see something I might need later. Strip down, I get athletic like a ball player. Act right and I'll turn into an R&B singer. Hey, let me sing for you. Oh, yeah. What's the prize? Casey, baby. Huh?
What's the plaza? What's the plaza? Hey, you know the plot get bigger. Whole gang dogs got the pick of the litter. So send me an addy, can't keep it stick caddy. Drop us a pin and point us to the afties. What's the plaza? What's the plaza? We all know what we came to do. Throw up signs, gas break like Hollywood. So send me the addy, ain't keep it stick caddy. Drop us a pin and point us to the afties. What's the plan?
I see you all alone. I'm wondering how to get my number in your phone. Giving me shivers down my spine. I'd do anything to make you mine. I'm looking you deeply in your eyes. I'm hypnotized, no need to lie. I'm trying to get you a drink. Hopelessly, I'm falling for you, girl. You're the only one that's in my world. Baby, take my hand and come with me. I can show you something that you never ever see. Put your drink up in the air. Doesn't matter what you wear. Everybody got to stare. You and me, the perfect pair. Put your drink up in the air. Doesn't matter what you wear. Everybody got to stare. You and me, the perfect pair. Bottom, 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 bottom. It's music everywhere. There's smoke up in the air. This vibe is extra rare. Yeah, so give me tonight. We sipping on that drink. one that's in my world. Baby, take my hand and come with me. I can show you something that you never ever see. Put your drink up in the air. Doesn't matter what you wear. Everybody got to stare. You and me the perfect pair. Put your drink up in the air. Doesn't matter what you wear. Everybody got to stare. You and me the perfect pair. Taking off your inhibitions. Putting on an exhibition. Ain't gonna be no intermissions tonight. 'Cause we gon' do.
Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. I see Krista Thrillist, Witch Bitch, Ford As 8, Jenny in the chat, Doo-Wop in the chat. What's good, y'all? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host on the only radio station playing 805 hip-hop and R&B every Monday through Friday night, 5 p.m. Pacific time. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. I know I did. There was a lot going on in these streets out here. Doo-Wop says, what up, what up? I see you. Halo World, what's good? Thank you for joining. I was all over the place. I was in LA this weekend with Uno and Philly and Mr. Glass. I was in Oxnard to check out the show at Copper Blues. It was a lot going on all over the coast. I was in Ventura at Jay Lynn's weed event. So I'll give you the recap of all that. Of course, we have a great show with my co-host, the name Uno and Big Mike. If you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome. This is the only radio station that plays 805 hip-hop and R&B. We're the only radio station committed to the coast. That's why I say we put the coast in West Coast. If you like dope music, if you like discovering new artists you've never heard of before, this is the place to be. If you're an artist in the chat and you want to get your music discovered, we'd be happy to give you a live review. It's $5, Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. All that information is scrolling along the bottom of the screen. You just got to send us that $5 in the YouTube link and we'll review your music. And if we like your music, if we give you a score of a 9 or better, then you can end up on our CTC radio charts. We have a new chart that just dropped today with a new top 20, a new top 3. So we'll go over that. And then, of course, there's some news in 805 culture and some community news and other shit we'll go over as well. Don't forget, we are still giving away tickets to Fremont Theater in SLO for June 7th. And we'll announce the winners on June 5th. If you want to win, all you got to do is visit our website and become a member. That costs $7 a month. That gets you discounts on merch, early access to content, and automatically enters you to win prizes and gifts. So visit our website, connect.club, connxct.club, and become a member, and you'll automatically be entered to win. KC Wolf, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. I also wanted to point y'all attention to this book right here. So a very dear friend of mine named Harry Shum Jr., he's from AG. We went to Arroyo Grande High School together. Him and his wife wrote this children's book. It's called Marty Dares to Dance. And it's available now everywhere, wherever books are sold, in bookstores, online, Amazon Books, Kindles. It's a very, very dope children's story. Check it out, man. It's very dope. It's from the coast. It's 805. Represent all day. If you don't know Harry Shum, he is currently on. He's a main character on Grey's Anatomy. He was the chef with the raccoon on his head in Everything Everywhere All at Once. And you know what I'm saying? He's an 805 alumni. So if you have kids, if you have small kids, I highly recommend that you check this out. Doo-Wop, I got this for you. I got this for you and young Santos. So you got to come pick it up, but come check it out. Shout out to my man Harry Shum. I was with him this weekend and he gave me a copy, and I figured I'd just pay that forward to the coast. So wanted to give him a big shout out. Let's get into some music. If there's anything you want to hear, it's just $5, Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Be happy to play your request, and then I'll bring up my co-host and we'll talk our shit. We won't be here too long. We'll get up out of here. Up first on CTC Radio, we have. What do I want to play? What do I want to play? Cece says she saw it. She saw him preview the book on. Oh, yeah, that's dope. Yeah, definitely give him a follow on Instagram, Harry Shum Jr. Tell him who sent you. But yeah, close friend of the show. It's my guy. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to figure this out. No. Okay, cool. Wait. Damn. Let's take y'all back. This is CK1, CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. Connect the Coast, CK1 to be specific.
My soldiers die, pulling up, say my name 3 times, you fuck. My soldiers die, pulling up, say my name 3 times, you fuck. I'm too smooth for my own good, I can't even call it bro.
We smoking, that's CK1. Lay back chillin', just having fun. Rollin' smoking, from the bar.
Dusty, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
I roll one more J. I want you to stay. Smoke this here with me. This ain't new to me.
Get high. 2 words nigga live by. Got the coast cleaned up for the Lord God here. It was looking like a pigsty. But they still gon' say my name on the coast, even if a nigga did die. Yeah, all we giving you is love over here.
Jenny in the chat, what's cracking? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
Red eyes, your boy got him pressed out west. I'm a California king, I ain't talking about the best size. It is what it is when your bitch see the wrist and the drip, she gon' wanna get baptized. If we talking about rap, I ain't been on the cap, nigga, I don't even know my hat size.
You know, time to time I've been someone that knew escape. The eloquent message of Fuji ain't new to me. Rapping the bear, but this ain't cootie breeze. All of these strains ain't like CK1B. I smash in the wagon with dragons and hop in the Humvee. I stun these ladies and packs and you looking for something. But this ain't new to me. Pull up to my place, girl.
Got the tree on me like Timberland. Got a bad little ratchet, like with a racket. Niggas think I'm playing for Wimbledon. Smoke dope with the roof, missing in the Pendleton. Punchlines ain't for free, but it was up to me. Charge you for a lesson, I ain't sending them. Partner, I don't think that you listening. Got me skywalking, looping, and Christian
In that cook, CTC got smoke for any toy soldier. G.I. Joe from Westbrook, we KB got ghost, little motherfucker, but I beat 5-4. From where I'm from the 805, the star who shine when it rained outside. In the crib, dog, you ain't outside. She can't one bitch, don't take my.
Oh yeah, I'm overloaded. See, she came with cats, so I might hit the doja. Can't call it cap. Then I told them roll it. I can't even act. I don't ever smoke it, but I smoke to that. Now I'm hella choking. Really pat my back, cause he.
Season 8, thank you for joining. Fardaz, we see you with the Fordaz. We see you with the Flame Casey family in the chat. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
She don't choke, the chain sucking, you know what I mean. Them days ain't spent, but up instead they leave me to you, girl. The tip of my tongue, that CK1 bit 5, but this is a new world, like, ooh. She picks my balance now. Nothing to turn into something that turn into love that know what they planned about, like, ooh. I'm smoking that number 1 and Ace of Peace. I'm smoking that number 1 vacation.
We smoking, that's CK1. Back chillin', just having fun.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Connect the Coast. It's called CK1. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. Make sure you let them know where you heard it first. And shout out to my guys. What's poppin', y'all? How you doing?
Love Worms.
What's good? How's everyone's weekend?
Some of it. You know, I'm an old man, so I don't be outside. I seen y'all outside, but I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm still here. I'm just happy to be here.
Dope. How was the rest of your weekend? You know, did homeboy pull back up and rob you? Did he do it? Did he do what he said he was gonna do?
We said an extra 30 minutes and hope he did. Nigga ain't pulled back up, man. We was outside illegal waiting for him.
When somebody said they was gonna strip you, young Uno.
Yeah, we was on the block. And some nigga just drove by and was like, "I'm gonna be back." He said, "I'm gonna be back to rob all y'all."
Yeah,
And we
looked
was
out the
like,
window, had the window down. Nigga looked like he saw fried chicken on the street. He was just, he's like, "I'll rob all y'all, nigga." He sound like bro man from the fourth floor. It was crazy. It was crazy.
See, and that's why I don't be going outside, bro. See, that's the type of shit get that old big mic nigga started. What Rob? Who? Hold on, nigga. We gonna get to this right now.
We tried.
They said that. No, that was Philly and Uno's immediate reaction. They said, "Who?" The nigga said, "Who?" And the nigga skirted off. That was it.
That nigga snatched that nigga out the car. Rob who? Let's get to this right
now. Wishbit says, "I can't place what that piano reminds me of." That's some bossa nova Brazilian vibes. You know what I'm saying? Jenny says, I one gives me Tech 9 vibes. Interesting. Trap in the chat was good. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Yeah, actually, shout out to Trap. Shout out to Jenny. I saw the flicks of the show on Friday. It looked like it was pretty good. Looks like y'all had a good turnout. I was at the show on Saturday. I know that was a good turnout. Y'all killed that. I was in the building as long as I could be, but it was dope to see everybody that I see in the chat in one place.
This nigga laughing about, bro.
This nigga saying this is like king. Like, you have to listen to what he says. Like, you know what I mean? He says it so nice, but like, yeah.
Hey,
I was in the building as long as I could be. I had a 2-hour drive,
while, bro, and he just got worse and worse over the years. Man of many hats.
It ain't gonna get better. It ain't gonna get
better. Nigga, I already know. I don't even like hanging out with niggas, so I don't care.
But congratulations to y'all on the show, man. Uno, you was on the stage, man. What were your thoughts after it was all said and done? We had a lot of conversations about these shows. What were your final thoughts?
I felt like, there's multiple ways, so I'll just go to the positive. I don't care about the negative. Positive, I felt like it was better turnout than I originally thought. That was kind of my first thing that I said after the event. But I said I was wrong. See, like, I'm not one that likes to shy away from standing what I say, and then if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Nigga, I like to get proven wrong. So that was my thing. I was just like, well, yeah, I mean, they did say that it would have a turnout from the random niggas walking or people coming for whoever they came for, and it was, the crowd was more than I thought. I say that, and then, yeah, I'll just keep it positive. Shout out to Jenny. Jenny did an amazing job. Shout out to all the artists did a great job, and yeah, man, I felt like the show was a good show for sure.
Hell yeah. Big shout out to Jenny. Shout out to Trap. All the artists that performed too. Trap guy said they running it back in July. I asked Mike 55 times to pop out. This nigga don't.
Hey, look, bro. When you have a bad track record of popping out, that's what's going on. It's no excuses, but I know with the way that Connect the Coast Radio is going with 7 records in the Lord, I'm gonna have to start popping out. But me not being mobile and a whole bunch of other shit, I said thank you. But bro, you gotta understand, when you have multiple times of leaving the house and not coming back for 5 or 7 years or 3 or 4 years, you kind of get scared of outside, cuz. And I'm at the point in my life where I really don't like niggas, bro. and if I get outside and I get to drinking, I'm just protecting y'all and myself at the same time.
Yo, I feel that. I was a little hot because I realized like I never get to see Big Time Bake in person, and I wanted to chop it up with him. But I was hot in a good way because there were so many people to chop it up with at Copper Blues that I couldn't like lock in because it was just people everywhere from the coast. So that I think that was really, really, really dope. I really did like the elevated stage at Copper Blues too. I do think it's a little too, this has nothing to do with Jenny. This is just the venue. Like it's a little too maybe far from
It's too far
from the audience, but at the same time, it looks cool as fuck. Like it looks super super dope. In fact, I want to find
Did you see
40's
Mark
footage.
Ford's recap?
Yeah,
That shit was hard.
I'm finna pull that up because I think he did a
Was
fantastic
that nigga
job.
standing on a table? Is what I seen.
I don't know.
Yeah, he did get on the table.
That's what I
Yeah,
thought,
he did.
and that's all I was gonna say. From outside looking in, I was like, that shit looks like a dope ass venue because I seen they Mark had tagged me in a reel, and I got to see the elevated and where the liquor and shit was at. I was like, oh, that shit's dope.
Yeah, let's check out this recap from Mark Ford. If you want to check it out on your own, you can give him a follow at Mark Ford with the number 4 ORD on Instagram. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
We back.
Yeah, that's what he tagged me in. I reposted that.
Who want yeah. Fix your motherfucking face, stupid. This that big gorilla shit, but it ain't fake, stupid. We outside getting cake, stupid. Fuck the first night. Why you took her on a date, stupid? Ask her how my dick tastes, stupid. Fucking bucko. You got a shit face, stupid. You a bit late, stupid. In Times Square handing out your mixtape, stupid. I'll frizzy that shit. The people fuck with me cause I live what I spit. Ask about me, Duke, I've been with the shit. Head cracked, then I hit him with trip. Fuck you. I hold the grip with the villain stare. Everything I rock got the G on it with gorilla hair. FYL brand. That shit made me a millionaire. Been outside for years, and we still in here. Still in this motherfucker. Bing bong, you little dusty motherfucker, you got ring burn. I run the whole shit.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Mark 40, man. I think that's one of my, I think the Cinemadness and that are my two favorite recap videos of the year. Them two motherfuckers go hard as fuck. So shout out to everybody that did that joint. Yeah, man. I think I honestly think that would be a cool place to do a boiler room type joint. Cause I mean, it just looks cool. Like walking up when I heard King Harris going crazy, and then you come around the corner and you just see the artist elevated like through the windows. I think it's a good look. It's an aesthetic. Trap says, Jenny, I know exactly how to get him to come outside. My secret weapon. And Jenny says, Trap, you stupid.
Bro, don't play with me like that, bro. Don't do that, bro. You my nigga, cuz, but don't do that. Don't try to. And you know what they said to Zoo? Don't feed the animals, bro. Don't feed the animals, bro.
Gia, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. All right, before we get into talking this shit, you know what we got to do, man. Got to get into the charts. We got some movement in the on the top 3. We got new entries. The 805 is all the way live and active right now. Hella motion. I love to see it. If you're unfamiliar, every Sunday we drop a brand new CTC Radio chart, and that's the top 20 songs in the 805. The 805 is the little elbow part in California in between LA and San Francisco. That's where we're broadcasting from right now. So that's from Paso Robles down to Simi Valley. And these are the top 20 songs in the region. 1 second, let me find this shit. There we go. Pulling it up. But man, all the artists that are grinding, doing their thing, man, shout out. I love seeing this chart grow every single week. More people reaching out, wanting to be a part of it. So really hype about that. For the 11th week in a row, we have 3BK Rue with Rudeness at number 1, closing in on 24,000 views, almost a day and a half of watch time. Big Time Bake in at number 2 again, but we have a brand new entry with 10K Lee from Oxnard with Can't Go Broke featuring DG the God. First time on the chart, so debuting at number 3, which is dope. Oxnard, I think this is the first time in maybe 5 weeks that Oxnard has all top 3 slots. So shout out to Oxnard artists. At number 4, we have Connect the Coast with Rerun. And number 5, we have OG David James, Big Time Bacon, Uno jumping a couple spots, rounding out the top 5. So shout out to y'all. Almost 5,000 views.
Ain't this our debut?
I think I was on the charts last week, but I think it came in like 8 or 9.
I
But
didn't even see us last week.
Yeah, y'all was on the chart last week, but that was dope because you were on. I only had y'all posted for like 2 days or something like that, and y'all entered the chart. So to jump from 8 or 9 to number 5 is really good. Down one spot, number 6, y'all took Wacko 5 spot. So down one spot, number 6 is Wacko 5 from Thousand Notes.
Let me chill.
I already knew. It's like the setup was right there. I feel like I knew what she was gonna say. Grind with the Mob, Casey Family up a spot at number 7. Last week he was in at number 8, so shout out to him. He's the only person from Grover Beach holding it down. Mike Easy and Connect the Coast with Babies at number 8. Number 9, we got Zell's Interlude, so Key up another spot, and then Got It On My Own with Mike Easy at number 10. If you want to see the bottom 10, make sure you tap the link in our Instagram bio and check it out. But once again, shout out to all the artists on the top 20 charts. I like seeing y'all grinding and doing y'all thing, man. Doo-wop, what's good? So what's going on outside, Big Mike?
Oh man, not too much, bro. We get to the positive, man. Marathon number 2 open up in Venice Beach, bro. The difference between this time, boy, it was real formal. Lauren London had Cross with her, the bodyguard J-Rock, Day One homies, Matt Barnes. The city of Venice came out, the mayor of Los Angeles came out, Congress members, and shout out to the legacy of Nipsey Hussle and his brother Black Sam, and the marathon continues. Local celebrities, as in some rappers and stuff, and it was a beautiful thing. Shout out to them. As in everything else, the local podcast drama happened, but no incidents, right? But it really opened my eyes of what I'm gonna do with Straight Lace No Chase, because I've been battling of, bro, you need to do your videos and just having stuff, and I've been doing the shorts. But now I see, after the buffoonery of what I've seen of our hip hop media from California that happened up at the marathon today, I know how I need to talk and what I need to do and what I need to do.
Wait, that was an accident. What happened? I didn't. What buffoonery happened?
So Almighty Suspect been having a lot of drama going up there with Brandon, who's from the Viroid podcast, 2 podcasts. Almighty Suspect gets into another verbal altercation with Brandon from another prior thing, and he gets fired from No Jumper, right? So then there's another podcaster called Rich Trapper from Atlanta, weirdo. They get online going back and forth like we up here for that fade at Marathon, right? So, Almighty show up, but the dudes had left. From there, now you have content, right? But me sitting back looking at it like, outside of the day of a great day of the Marathon 2 in Venice, y'all take the opportunity to act like clowns, the tomfoolery, right? And make content out of it, which generated up at No Jumper, which nothing never happened. But now when I go online, that's all I see talking. So it's like a page out of Uno's book, what I'm digesting, and I know how to talk well and do not entertain yourself in the buffoonery. That's all that happened. Some low budget media talkers, they're not even journalists or podcasters up there taking the shine away from something positive. And they not even, regardless of their members or not, you know what I'm saying? And that's why they look at this space now with the content, and it's just weird. It's just weird. That's all I should say. You know what I'm saying? One thing happened, and it just takes. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, bro, we got to do better, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing. It's just nothing. I see what niggas is doing with YouTube now. You know what I'm saying? And it's everybody doing the same dance. You know what I'm saying? And when you can take the space and be something great to the hip hop culture, but instead of that, you're just a clown. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy because I can't hear you.
My bad. I said I definitely feel the shift happening. Like, I think all the buffoonery and shit is coming to a head. Like, it's just not gonna. It can't be this way moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, forever. It just can't. It's not working like that. So I hear what you're saying. King Harris in the chat, what's good? Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind.
Great PR from the Clips. You know what I'm saying? On the before their rollout for the new album, I think it's genius that they put out the GQ issue an interview of Pusha T and Malice today, and it just got everything fired up, as in how they got off Def Jam, and how he feels about Kanye and why he don't deal with Kanye no more, and then also leading up to the him and Jim Jones little beef. But you know, it took me to go see that, and it's just great PR because the Clips album is anticipated right now with him and him and Malice back together. You know what I'm saying? And other than that, ain't nothing going on out there. Offset and Cardi B. Now that's jokes right there. That's hella jokes.
There was a little. I don't really have nothing to say on the goofy shit. On the goofy shit, you know. Them niggas just goofy. I expect all goofy niggas to be doing goofy shit. I don't think old, young, new, gangster, square, nigga, goofy, and I expect all goofy niggas to do that. But there was a little. There was two things I wanted to ask y'all about. Kind of going to the mess a little bit first. I ain't gonna say no names, but I have to do my job as a journalist and as a messy bitch of the 805. I just have to do my job. Without saying no names, there was a altercation, or altercation is the bad word. A disagreement with certain artists and certain people of the show that happened on Saturday. And I wanted to say publicly about that situation. I talked about it some on the podcast. The person that was involved in it, he talked about it on the podcast. So it's going to get out there who I'm talking about. But, you know, I'll try to. Okay. My man asked me, you know, I'm keeping it peak. Okay. So, I do want to say that I feel like my number one take that I want to express for that altercation is de-escalation. When you are in control, when you are like when you're the boss of an event, de-escalation is the best way to go about it. Your job is to make sure things go smoothly. People are going to be fucking people. Artists are going to be artists. Headaches are going to be headaches. This is just for everybody that puts on events. Everybody that goes through it knows how stressful it is, knows how people be or don't know how people be. Your job is to de-escalate the situation. When you are like an owner of a club or something and there's a fight that breaks out, if the security starts the fight, regardless if they are hired to secure some shit, if they start the fight and they do not choose de-escalation first, y'all are now liable for what happens to that man in that fight. Y'all will be sued. So look, the best way to go about being the boss, think about it at a fast food chain. When a fast food nigga is doing something when you fuck up a nigga order, you just give the nigga some fries. Get a nigga some fries. And I feel like that's what we got to do as people that curate events, put our name on events. Artists are going to be artists. As promoters and managers and whatever else, de-escalation is the number one thing I feel like should be done.
Okay, so you said you wanted to ask us something, but I need to know first of all what happened and what's the question. I feel you on de-escalation, but what happened and what was the question? You don't have to name names, but what happened?
It's not. An artist was okay. How can I maneuver this? When you put on an event, Sanctus, let me ask you. I guess my question that I'm asking you is, when you throw on an event, do you feel like have you not thrown an event because of you are very particular on how you do things where you're not going to move off of how you want to do things? Or do you feel like while throwing an event, you have to kind of be understanding with what comes with involving so many different characters? You get the question I'm asking?
Yeah. Just basically like, how do I manage my expectations at an event, basically of other people's behavior, kind of is what you're saying?
Yeah. All right. So pretty much an artist pulled up. The people were told to send names on a list.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't send the names on the list, but every artist should have had 2 people that they can bring into the event.
Mm-hmm.
Because the names weren't sent, the 2 people for that particular person were no longer uphold. The what was told was no longer upheld.
Mm-hmm.
That turned into some shit.
Got you.
Who do you feel like is in the wrong in that scenario from the information that you got?
This is a great question for me specifically because I am really, really fucking petty.
And sorry, before you answer, I'm sorry, everybody in the chat. It seemed like I was struggling because I was trying to figure out how to maneuver it without saying no names and without putting nobody on blast. So I'm sorry.
That's fair.
It sounded crazy.
But I think this is a good lesson for anyone, for any event, because it doesn't matter who it was. This happens all the time. And if you're like me and you value your time, and when you feel like someone's taking advantage of your time and you have a way to get them back, my natural instinct is fuck this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the people he came with. I've been working on hard. I said, send me the list by 5 p.m. They didn't do that. Like, fuck them. But that only makes things harder for you in the long run at the end of the day. So I feel like you as a promoter, like I understand the natural instinct to be like, these were the rules. They didn't follow the rules. So This is what happens. But at the end of the day, like, this isn't the Staples Center. You know what I'm saying? Like, those type of protocols are really only in place for security reasons at really big events. And I really do hate when people get so caught up in trying to model their events after professional things that they don't realize that like they're just making their job harder for themselves. And I've done this to myself before. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've seen me do this. You've seen me like sometimes I'll go radio silent. Like if I'm trying to organize a fucking writing camp and niggas don't respond, like am I like, yo, RSVP here if you want all the info, RSVP, and then niggas don't RSVP and I don't send niggas the shit. But then eventually I'll just cave in because I'm like, at the end of the day, that just hurts your event. It really does. And so I think it's your job as a promoter, like you said, to understand the nature of artists and to be able to pivot and adjust quickly. If you know that artist is coming, who gives a fuck if they didn't send in the list? You know what I'm saying? Like, let them in. Let them in.
Right. And we have to stop this new kumbaya bullshit. I'm going to be the first nigga to tell you, this new wave of trying to get niggas to kumbaya is fucking cat.
Big time. What's good? Thank you for joining. What do you mean by that?
I'm going to tell you. I'm not of the business. If I'm performing, I'm not getting paid. This isn't for me directly. This is how I feel all artists should feel. Nah, fuck that. I'm just talking about myself. If I'm not getting paid and you ask me to be there at 7 o'clock to support some nigga I don't fucking know, I'm not coming. That's it. I'm not coming.
Got you. I mean,
that kumbaya shit is dead meat. I'm not coming. I don't know
I
him.
feel
I don't know who he is. You asked me to be here. I got to perform at a certain time. I have my game time rituals that I do before I perform. No, I don't have time to cut that off to be there for a nigga that I don't know his song.
yeah. Yeah, I think again that falls right under the I feel that falls right squarely under the category of managing your expectations, right? Like I think it's cool if other artists can show up to support other artists, but at the end of the day, they're artists too. And like, I'm not gonna tell you your ritual is wrong and you need to adjust your ritual for some nigga you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't expect you to show up if you don't want to show up. And I think that I said that a couple weeks ago. Is like we have to start adjusting our strategy and our expectations because you can't get mad. Like rappers aren't supposed to be the ones in the audience supporting the other rappers. Y'all need to start doing your job as promoters and attracting listeners and fans and stop expecting other rappers to be in the crowd supporting other rappers. Because if that's the case, then everybody should be in the chat and I should have the right to spaz out on everybody for not being in the chat. You feel what I'm saying? But I don't do that and I don't have the right to do that because I understand
Why
that niggas
not?
got
Why
their own
not?
shit going on. You know, it's
Why
because
not?
I'm managing my expectations
I
and
feel like
trying to
every
make my
bitch
life
ass nigga
easier.
should come in here at least once a week. Every artist that you play on this shit or we talk about or that is on the charts should at least pop their head in once a week for 10 minutes. If you can't do that, then I think you deserve to maybe not lose some age or get more grays from stressing about it. But I think you should definitely disreward motherfuckers. I mean, I wouldn't be too against that. I don't think they would either. I think they would start showing their ass once a week, or you ain't on the radio chart. I just think that that's not something that's not socially acceptable.
I mean, to me, like I would love
shit.
if that happened, and I will, and I will, and I do. There will be. I wouldn't even call it punishment. I just feel like the reaction to their action of absence, my reaction to their action of absence is when I have opportunities, the niggas that ain't in the chat, regardless of your positioning on the charts,
don't get the opportunity.
They don't get the call. And that's just my reaction to their action. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. So I don't think that the retaliation, or it's not even retaliation, but the response has to be necessarily immediate. I get it. Like not everybody can be in the chat. Maybe this is not your thing to sit in the chat and watch the stream show. I mean, I don't personally understand if I'm the only one supporting your music, why you wouldn't support. But at the end of the day, I'm not finna like lose no sleep over that shit. Naples,
you a nice
thank you
nigga, man. Good soul. Good heart.
Naples, thank you for joining. Big Time says, I really just pop in here for the combos. Always some good talks going on. We appreciate that. We appreciate that. So Uno, what would be your solution to prevent something like this from happening in the future?
What part?
Whatever tussle happened between whoever it happened. How do you prevent?
You just have to understand. You have to be like you have to lead by de-escalation. Whatever, like that's why I stated that, like, to prevent things like this from happening. Now, I'm not saying get stomped over, and I'm not saying don't hold your ground for things that are important. What I'm saying is there are hills to die on, and there are hills to not die on. And just because you are a passionate person, and this is coming from a passionate person, you have to understand where to displace that passion and where to take that passion away. It doesn't necessarily mean niggas get to step on you, but it also doesn't necessarily mean you get to bully your way through every situation. So de-escalation is the product of a successful event. You have to compromise. And once you compromise and once you figure out that you are asking people to do a service, when you ask people to do you a favor, you are at their will. Now, don't give them everything. Now they can't just step on you like I'm saying, but when you are asking for a favor, you cannot turn around and then say, "Fuck you, nigga." Like, what? It's crazy. I'm doing this off of love. So you have to continue to keep love as the forefront of what's going on, regardless of who's right or who's wrong.
I feel that. Let us know what you think in the chat. And were you at the show? Were you at either show Friday or Saturday? How do you think it went?
Shout out my nigga Trap. I ain't saying that. Shout out my nigga Trap on Friday for doing this thing. I could not make it, but I did plan on stopping by. Shit just happened. My nigga, I had to do a lot of driving, but shout out to you and your successful event. And then I guess you got one in June. So y'all go to that. And yeah, man, all the Copper Blues niggas, y'all did y'all shit. Everybody did their thing.
Hell yeah. Adaptive in the chat. What's good? Dark Room in the building. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. So I was doing my thing, scrolling, doom scrolling. And I seen this conversation pop up on Curtis King. And I have mixed feelings about it, but I wanted to see what Big Mike and Uno thought about it. So there's this songwriter. I can't ever pronounce his name. I think it's Theron Thomas. He's like songwriter of the year. And he has, strong thoughts on today's artists and y'all work ethic. And I wanted to see if the artists in the chat agree with this. And especially I want to see if my co-hosts agree with this. So this is Theron Thomas. He's on a different podcast, but Curtis King is reviewing what he said. Curtis King agrees with him, which to me is automatically a red flag. But y'all let me know what you think. And let me know if you can hear it.
To say, hey man, dim the lights. I need the vibe. Hey bro, I need some weed. I need the vibe. And I'm like, bro, you at work. You need to keep your job. Right. Come on, T-Rock.
Producers, this plugin helps you finish your tracks way faster. Check this out. I'm gonna start with this.
Did y'all hear that first half?
Yeah.
All right.
They gotta pay the bills.
All right, here it goes. My bad. I don't have premium, y'all. Don't judge me.
What people don't realize when you're making music,
I'm judging.
It's more, you're selling more than you ever sold before, and people don't realize that. Everybody in the music business, I always say, you know what y'all don't realize? Y'all don't realize y'all at work.
Nigga, play the video.
Somebody mad at here?
I know it's that.
Anybody trying to hear this shit? I gotta catch a vibe in order to get to what I'm getting to. I gotta let the ideas come to me, man. You can't force the ideas. Head ass.
What do you mean? People in the music business, oh man, we could smoke weed, we could drink liquor, there's girls in the studio. It's just like, yo, we get around to it, we'll do whatever. Hey, I made a song today, I like it, it's cool. Ha ha. You forgot this was your job. I feel you. You don't realize that this is how you pay your bills. This is how you put your kid through college. This is how you're going to take care of your mama. This is how you're going to get your mama out the hood.
I want you to take this, what's being said. For those of us that work, we already know this. We already know what the situation is. For those who don't do music, I just want you to take this thought that he's sharing, and I want you to put that into your the back of your brain. Put it in the back for later referencing. Because they're going to come a time in about 7 of them fault business are too often process to see. Yeah,
out and they shoot and they do this. Yeah. See, most writers, producers, they don't realize that. They're like, hey man, dim the lights. I need the vibe.
So basically, you get the point. Get the point. So Theron Thomas is basically saying that the problem with artists today is that they're too much into setting the vibe. They don't take their job seriously. And he's successful because he takes it serious like a job. And, that's how all artists should approach it if they want to be successful. I have very mixed feelings about this. I think that in one hand, I think it depends on who he's talking to, right? Like if you're talking to the type of person who just doesn't show up and is like 3 hours late and they don't, you know what I'm saying? They not on their shit. Okay, cool. But I do feel like this to me is the ultimate like commodification of art, the ultimate corporatization of art. And art should not be like your job. Just because you make money from it doesn't mean you should treat it like a corporate job. That strips the thing that makes it special and makes it art, in my opinion, is when you're trying to industrialize it and just create a hit factory and just pump them out like some 9-to-5 shit. I don't know. I think I get what he's saying for those people who are super unprofessional, but this to me is a problem I've been having with the music industry of where like managers and all the people who are not creative have been saying shit like this forever to make their job easier for themselves. The A&Rs, the managers, the agents, they've been saying shit like this on podcasts forever because they're tired of dealing with the artist personality. And now that is finally seeping in to the artistry. And now artists are starting to say things to make their managers and agents' jobs easier for you. And I personally believe, as a manager, as an agent, as a label owner, your job shouldn't be fucking easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're a middleman. You feel it's not like you in the lab creating. You know what I'm saying? So you shouldn't have it easy. But that's just my opinion. Where do you land on it, Uno?
Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You write music, gang. You write music, and the other nigga, you shut the fuck up. I don't even know what the fuck you do. I just see you talk on Instagram. Shut the fuck up. All you niggas got opinions and ain't never shot a hoop. Nigga, you don't perform the songs, nigga. How you record them is a reason why you a writer. They not the best recordings, nigga. So don't talk to niggas that record. However, they need to get their voice right, they vibe right to do it, nigga. Now, I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm here with you. I think he not talking to the niggas that are procrastinators. He talking to all artists. So that's why I'm telling you, shut the fuck up. You just sound dumb as fuck to me. You have an opinion on some shit that's irrelevant, nigga. My rebuttal to you is, why ain't you make it as an artist then? And your response is, I didn't want to be an artist. I wanted to write. Shut the fuck up. Is it giving like pick me energy kind of to you, or like I don't know, like that's what it feels like to me. It's given why we're talking about it. Niggas get on these platforms to get clickbait topics. I'm gonna ask this nobody why the fuck he is somebody in the industry of superstars, and he's not one. Why is he not one? And you gonna go I will say this though, just to be fair, Theron Thomas just won songwriter. He just won songwriter of the year. You don't even know the nigga name. That don't make my point. That don't. I feel you. I just want the audience to know who he is. We heard you. You gave him his resume earlier. I hear him. I'm not taking away from the nigga. I'm just stating the facts. If this now, he would fall under the category of what we was talking about earlier. When we said last week, who's the most underrated or not respected nigga, that don't mean niggas don't got it. We still don't know who the fuck you is. Yeah, I feel that. So that's why you clickbaiting. Just shut the fuck up and write me a fucking hit, nigga. Big Mike, do you agree? Like if somebody came in and was like, yo, you need to treat podcasting like your job, and you need to fucking, however you prepare for to do your segments, if they didn't like the way you did it, should you adjust just to accommodate them? Or do you feel like this is my, it is something I take seriously, but it's also my creative outlet. I'm going to approach it however I want to approach it. Where do you lean? You know me, I cuss a nigga out quick. Shut your bitch ass up, cuz. Shut your bitch ass up, cuz. You telling me what? Nigga, matter of fact, who sent you? Matter of fact, leave, cuz. I got some podcast. I don't mean to cut my nigga off, but bro, niggas work different. I pulled up to the CTC, to the Sorry, my bad. Kush GBT album review. I pulled up. early. Me and Matt pulled up. Our whole room we was in there for 4 hours setting up sound. Nigga, I couldn't record. My computer couldn't come on. I couldn't do nothing. We had 4 more hours to do his songs. And why I had Matt there was to mix Superman versus Batman in his studio. So use his studio for the service and then use and still record 3-4 songs. It took us an hour to do what this nigga wanted me to do, which record 4 songs. Took me an hour. He walked in, he had an hour. We started recording when the nigga walked in. By the time he left, we finished his song so he can hear him. Niggas have the way that they do shit. I don't need to sit there for 8 hours to write 4 songs. I can do 4 songs faster than I wipe my ass. I just can't. So I work different than another nigga. So maybe for 4 hours, I'm late. I pull up, I'm eating. I'm slow as fuck. But when I get there, if I got a quota, my quota hit every time. And you gonna love what I do every time. There's just niggas that have it like that, and there's niggas that don't. I don't think every nigga should fall under every category. You gotta be able to move. You gotta move the shit.
And I think you just hit on something that's the truest statement that was said all day. Is like, all that matters is the end result. How you get there doesn't matter. Like, the end result is what matters. So it's like, you just feel some type of way because you think that everybody should be going along to your script, and you might not have the answer, Sway. Adapt said, dim the light. He said, you forgot this is your job. Big Time Bake says, not everybody works like that. What the fuck is that nigga talking about? At the end of the day, it's an art. Hustle culture be ruining the art. That is the realest thing the chat said today. Hustle culture ruins the goddamn art. I fucking agree with that 10,000%. Dap says, Dap is laughing, says, talk to him, Uno. Big Time Bake says, everything got to be about money instead of putting in some actual great music. That part. Pup Paddington just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. King Harris says, Bake is right. Dub's doing music, and Mark 40 just joined. Thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. Cece says, I think people work differently. When I did the pod with Joe, he never prepared. I made sure I researched the artist and prepared. Different styles, one goal, 100%. 40 says, we talking about practice, man. We talking about practice? I know that part. I know that in sports history. I know that. Cece says, yes. Yeah, man. And I do think people let titles go to their head. Like you said, Uno, this nigga is a songwriter of the year. He's not artist of the year. You know what I'm saying? He don't have no hits. He don't.
Nigga, you not Sabrina, nigga. You not even Papoose, nigga. Like, right. Come on, gang.
And 9 times out of 10, you end up being the artist. And this is no diss to artists. This is no diss to engineers or producers. But 9 times out of 10, you end up being the producer or the writer and not the star, because you are too prone to following instructions. You're not a person that colors outside the lines. You follow and do what you're told, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when you run into somebody who doesn't operate that way, it makes you uncomfortable, and all of a sudden you want to get people to operate the way you operate so you feel comfortable. And I feel like that shit is just corny, bro. Ashley21 says, yeah, in my opinion, you can't tell people how to navigate their own craft, especially when working certain art forms like music. You can give advice, but you can't put everyone in one box. Well said. Bake says, exactly. I come ready with writtens because I be taking a minute to prepare verses sometimes, but I know some folks can pop up and bust out 7 songs in short ass sessions. It's different strokes. 100%. 100%. I mean, I didn't want to shit on Theron, but nigga, when you wrong, you wrong. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like, or if you're just talking about procrastinators, then specify that, because it does. I agree. Well, no, it sounds like you're talking about all artists in general, and I highly disagree if that's what you mean. And go ahead. It bothers me more when someone like Curtis King acts like he's cooking, because Curtis King is not like, you're not known for he's a producer, but he's not known for his beats. He's known for sucking Kendrick Lamar's dick all day. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I hate when someone who is not known for music acts like, and didn't make it doing their music, acts like they know the formula to make it in music. Nigga, you are a full-time streamer university, Kai Cenat wannabe, which is fine. I'm not against that, but like you don't know what to do to make it in music. You're not even Theron. So it's like, what are we talking about? But let us know in the chat. I'm gonna play one song, and then I don't know if it's a topic. I got one thing I have to say because I feel like I had a ridiculous conversation with somebody over the weekend, and it's been burning my brain up all weekend. So
I love stupid people.
So I'm gonna talk about that when we come back. If there's anything you want to hear, if you're an artist in the chat and you want us to play your music, you got a couple more minutes. $5 Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Let us know. Send that link. We'd be happy to play it. This is Marquis Make Money, CTC Radio, the only radio station.
Hey, we gotta play Pots, nigga. It dropped today, nigga.
I did play it. That was the first song I played today.
Let's not talk about that.
Now we don't connect them 5G. Got laid down. Worry about a bride, I'd rather study abroad. Why I ain't worried about life? Cause I'd rather make money.
What freestyle?
20, 30, 50, 100. Now doesn't do it funny.
I know that like 10 years.
Bring that bag here, I need a full amount. No, don't pay the bills, I need the cash now. Bring that bag here, I need a full amount. It's your business here, leave your fear. Cause I'd rather make money. 20, 30, 50, 100. Love doesn't do it for me. Love doesn't pay the bills. Bring that bag here, I need a full amount. Love don't pay the bills, I need the cash out. Bring that bag here, I need a full amount. It's your business here, leave your feelings out. Ain't no sex in the champagne room. Might as when I look with no shopping's what you do. The proper bag of card.
Nigga, you back to freestyling? You gonna bless us with a bar? You gonna bless us with some bars when we get out of here?
The hell
get a big, get a big room, fresh walked in with a clip in. But one more time, I want the money. I let love fall when it's good and real. Cause I'd rather make money. 20, 30, 50, 100. Love doesn't do it for me. Love doesn't pay the bills. Bring that bag here, I need a full amount. Love pay the bills, I need the cash now. Bring that bag here, I need a full amount. It's your business here, leave your fear. Cause I'd rather make money. 20, 30, 50, 100. Love doesn't do it for me. Love doesn't pay the bills. Bring that bag here, I need a full amount. Love don't pay the bills, I need the cash now. Bring that bag here, I need a full amount. It's your business here, leave your fear. Cause I'd rather make money. 20, 30, 50, 100. Love doesn't do it for me. Love doesn't pay the bills. In the bag here, I need a full amount. Love don't pay the bills, I need the cash now. Bring that bag here, I need a full amount. It's your business here, leave your feelings out.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. That's Marquis. That's one of my top 3 key songs right there. It's called Make Money. If you like that joint, make sure you add it to your libraries and playlists. Let them know where you heard it first. He's actually in the chat, so show him love. Show him love. So before we get out of here, look, I dropped this promo today, and I usually when I make these kind of promos, I have someone in New York that's like a close friend of mine. He's in the business, and I send it to him for like, feedback and shit like that. So check this promo out, and then I'll tell you what's on my mind and what's fucking bothering me right now. I guess it doesn't have any sound for some weird reason.
No.
Oh, that's it. That's why. That's not the right one. Sorry. Sorry.
I can tell the freestyle story real quick too if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
I don't like this shit, man. I forgot my goddamn words because niggas I'll be listening to these motherfuckers talking about, yeah, when you rap, just rap to the track, true MC shit. So I'm like, yeah, let me do my true MC shit. Nigga, I've been drinking all day, faded, off the syrup, lit, nigga. I drive to Oxnard to perform. I'm like, yeah, I know all the songs, nigga. I'm ready. Perform a brand new song I ain't nigga recorded 3 days ago for the album, just for niggas to tease the album. I'm in there trying to just like remember them words and shit, fucking up. Then I get on, I'm like, okay, we got to do the big time joint. So I get on there, I'm rapping that, cool. Then I'm like, all right, I'm done. Then I forgot I had to do Sin for the last song. So I'm like, oh shit, I'm doing 3 songs today. So then I'm like, fuck. So I start off, I'm rapping it smooth. And I don't know what happened, boy. Words gone. And I was like, nigga, we gotta rap. We gotta rap here, nigga. And you don't really be realizing how long you freestyling or how long you was really rapping until you got a freestyle over the beat. So nigga, I'm freestyling over the beat, waiting for Harris.
This is on Sin. This is during Sin.
This is during Sin. So I'm rapping, and I'm like, oh, I'm rapping for a long time. So I'm still rapping, nigga. I'm still going. Blah, 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 blah. But then finally, nigga, I got to pass it to Harris, to King, and I'm finally like, man, fuck. So, man, I got through it, nigga, and nobody noticed it. Nigga, shout out to Thrillist, man. Me and him talked a little bit this week on Saturday, but
I like that.
He was like, yeah, shut your ass up, nigga. He came up and was like, yeah, cause he like, oh man, nigga, you still got that freestyle, huh? And I was like, nigga, fuck you, nigga, cause like I don't like doing that shit. I want the song to be how the song gonna be. But yeah, nigga, I'm glad nobody noticed, and then we kept it going, you know.
Hey, well, yo, I wish I could have got it on film. I know 40 got the footage somewhere, man. Send it in. We gotta play the freestyle.
Keep that, yo. Keep that.
He said he just ran the footage back, so I know he got it. So you gotta share it. You
good. You got
that. So I found it. So this is the promo that I made, just so you guys have a sense of what I'm talking about, bro.
Like, duh, are you serious? Are you serious?
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. CTC.
The CTC
Radio.
Bro, CTC Radio raised me. My dad left. They didn't.
Okay, so I made this promo. I sent it to my homie. I accidentally sent it to the wrong homie who actually works in, and it was weirder because he works in AI and he works in tech. And he said, he gets back to me and he says, yo, I was like, yo, what do you think of this? Thinking I was talking to my New York homie, but I was talking to my Washington, D.C. homie. He says, I hate AI slop. I can't stand it. And I think it's all cancer. And I think it's all ruining the world. Mind you, this is one of those people who is not part of like DJ culture, but just became a DJ, you know what I'm saying? Because he wanted to become a DJ. And it made me think, and it actually made me super hot. Not because of his opinion. I think everybody's entitled to their opinion, but I'm tired of you motherfuckers who don't like AI because you're afraid it's going to replace you when you only care about being replaced now that it affects you. I cannot stand you motherfuckers, bro. I'm tired of all you motherfuckers because people who are not involved in subculture never realize that the first people that get replaced by technology are the people who love subcultures the most. Like, so if you love hip hop, if you love, DJing, as soon as technology gets better, the first people that get replaced are those people that love those cultures. As an example, when DJ technology switched over to MP3s, now you have all these people like Paris Hilton and just people who have never DJed before but look good on stage becoming DJs and moving real DJs out of the way, which affects music because now these DJs don't know shit about playing music, but their opinions being taken more seriously than DJs who do know music, and it has a cascading effect. But nobody cared that happened because it's like, oh, it's just DJs. That's not a real profession. Fuck them. Same thing with technology when GarageBand came and everybody can record an album from the laptop. Now all of a sudden everybody's a rapper and all these people who don't care about the culture are rappers and displacing people who actually do care about the culture, but nobody cares because it doesn't affect them. All of this scales all the way up to AI. And now that technology is replacing your fucking McDonald's job and replacing your fucking factory job and replacing this and that you care about, now you expect me to care because it affects you when you did not give a fuck when shit affected me. And the whole thing about this that makes it even worse is this motherfucker works for Elon Musk. He works directly for Elon Musk. The check that he gets every month comes from the biggest AI arbiter in the world. So you got the nerve to tell me I'm making AI slop, but you gonna go cash the check from the nigga that's ruining the world? I don't want to hear that shit from you, but I also don't want to hear it from nobody else. Y'all had plenty of time to make sure that your shit was secured up and your knowledge was straight before you got replaced. Now that the robots are coming to replace you, I don't give a fuck. Don't that, because you did not give a fuck when the robots came to replace me. And I had to figure it out, baby. I had to become a better rapper. I had to become a streamer. I had to become a content creator, all because y'all didn't give a fuck. So when y'all got to become fucking grocery store workers and shit, I don't care. I'm sorry. Leave me alone with the shit. I don't want to hear it no more. Fucking 40 says, sugar ruining the world, but that shit tastes good on your donut, though. That part. Tobacco killing the world, but I need a blunt, though. That part. Cece says, I was annoyed at first because the go-to with my digital art was what app you use. Like, fucker, that's freehand and layers. I worked hard on that shit. Now I don't give a fuck. There's room for all of us. That part. And Trap God says, stupid ass dummy. But I'm going to open the floor. I know that's a rant. I don't know if y'all have any opinions on that, but that shit just burned me up, especially knowing that this nigga worked for Elon and was flying to DC to go see this nigga. Like, you better get off my line talking this crazy shit. It's wild.
Nah, I don't got much to say. I agree with you, man. I think that's crazy. I think we're in the world now where everybody rather complain than find solutions. We rather harp on the problem than find a solution to the problem. So I think that's kind of what you're going at. And I think niggas will either you figure it out or you drown, nigga. I don't think there's no other way to go about it. I think once you figure out AI helps you, then you have a different thought process about it. When you get a new car that is self-driven where you ain't got to drive your shit, we'll see if we have a different thought process about it. When your house is locked in by a face scan, we'll see if you have a different opinion on it. But right now, it don't affect you right now. So, of course, you're going to be mad and you don't like it because it's affecting you personally. But, like, hey, I bet the nigga you voted for is taking niggas away from their family right now. So, you know, we get what we get. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. The homie 22 Rel was trying to tell people, and I agreed with him. He said, look, it's here. It's not going nowhere. So y'all trying to act like, you know, like resisting it is going to make your life better is exercise in futility. Big Mike, what do you think, man?
I don't think about nothing. Fuck AI.
While he was telling the story, I was thinking, well, Big Mike is on the other side of this. He on the he fuck AI side. I do know that.
I'm not saying that you can't say fuck AI. I'm just saying
it was
niggas gotta accept.
How you spent it too. It was different how you spent it too. You was like, for people that work in AI and shit. That's why I was like, you know what I mean? Because it was just a different point of view than how Big Mike can take it. Because he don't work for AI. He don't like AI. So,
but my point is that it's. I feel how you want to feel about it. I don't have a problem with that. But I definitely think that you also have to accept the consequences that come with those feelings.
Ain't no consequences, nigga. I didn't have the worst consequences. Fuck AI.
You also, you're a special case. But if you're in the workforce, like the fucking factory industrialized workforce, niggas is saying fuck AI because they finna be replaced by AI. I don't know. Content creators might be replaced by AI. It's looking pretty scary out.
Yeah, you got everybody DMing me, asking me, are those girls real?
I don't have anybody doing shit. They doing that because they horny, my nigga. Like, I'll say this. If y'all want me to stop using AI influencers, come work for Connect the Coast. And y'all want to do promos for me for the low, then I'll do it. You know, I will happily hire some
Hey, I
humans
ain't
for the
complaining
low.
about it. I'm just saying
For the
people
low.
be thinking they real humans.
Yo, I got stopped by a horny ass nigga on the street the other night. I was out. This nigga I never even talked to like that. He tapped me on the shoulder. He pulled me to the side and he said, yo, there's this one girl on your page. I am in love with her. I'm obsessed with her. Who is she? And he pointed her out. I was like, oh yeah, that's AI. He was like, I thought so. Hook me up. I was like, nigga, with your horny, you don't get out of my face with your horny ass. Like,
that's
niggas
crazy.
are too horny.
How do you even
and I'm not mad. I don't give a fuck. If sex horniness is the only thing that moves y'all, that is not my fault, my nigga. I've tried all the other things. Y'all like this shit, so I'm gonna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? I tried a lot of other things before we got to this point, and y'all niggas was not checking for those things. So I don't want to hear it. This is on y'all. This is not on me. This is on y'all.
That nigga trying to fuck a bot is crazy.
True Son, thank you for joining. Please share the stream if you wouldn't mind. CC says, but why I gotta end up at the grocery store though? You might not even end up there because they got those AI checkout bots. I was being hopeful, but you might not even end up there. Trap says he smokes Fetty off the foil. True Son says, quick tap in. Normally hard to catch these lives. Well, I'm glad you're able to make this one, man. Thank you for tapping in. 40 says, I ain't gonna lie. When I found out about how dominating AI was, I wanted to quit video, audio, and everything. I was down, but it's a tool and we're moving forward. It's a disservice not to educate yourself. Yeah, and 40 has figured out how to integrate AI. I think even better than me. I think out of everyone on the coast, he does it the best, in my opinion. And I think he's a great example to figure out how you can incorporate it as a tool in your everyday workflow. I think he's a great example of that. Trap says, I got too much hustle to be worried about AI. Harris says, oh, freaky ass niggas. Yeah, it ain't nothing but 69 guys on the coast. Ain't nothing but 69 guys on the coast. Chusa says, it's
bullshit.
Not artificial intelligence, it's assisted intelligence. That part. Just supplemental to whatever you're trying to do. That's a great way to put it. And with that, Cav, my bad. Cav says, I was always worried that it would just be getting old with replacing me by someone younger. Yeah, they're replacing you with somebody immortal. You feel what I'm saying? But it's coming. Skynet is here, baby. It's here. It's nothing you can do about it. But let us know what you think in the chat. Are you worried about AI replacing you? Do you have a plan in place? Are you learning AI? Let us know what you think in the chat. Let us know what you think in the comments. And with that, we're going to wrap it up, man. We're going to wrap it up. But this was a fantastic episode. I know my guy Mike was focused, but it's still a good conversation. Big Mike, let him know. Let him know how they
focus my ass. You niggas had it. Once again, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
You good. Let the people know how to support what you got going on.
Straight lace, no chase. You already know the deal. On all platforms. I won't be here tomorrow because I'll be printing these shirts. Yeah, buy a shirt. Shirts coming soon. I'm up and running. Go check out them that short I just dropped on Cardi B and Offset. And there's 2 more on the YouTube channel. Link in the bio. Other than that, catch me right here. Mondays and Fridays. 5 o'clock to whenever we done cutting up. With Uno from 7 Records and the Lord from CTC Radio.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. Patreon.com/7pn. This week, if you just want to listen, the episode is out. We welcome Tara to the Iceberg Lounge cast, so y'all can go get familiar with her. And yeah, we had a good conversation. And then on Thursday, we got a new episode dropping with King Harris on the Patreon. So make sure y'all tap into that. And then, yeah, man, new music on the way. Plots out right now. Marquee featuring Casey Families. Go get the slap. Everywhere you go get music, it is out right now. So go support the gang, go support the team, and go stream that up. You know what I mean? And then I'm here Monday through Friday with the team, you know?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Oh, Uno. I had that housewarming gift sent to the house, but I sent yours with Oceans, with Chris and Oceans. So don't let him keep your. Don't let him keep your.
Damn, nigga. All right, let me tell him. All
right, so it won't be there for a couple of days, but I just want to give you the heads up. I'll see y'all. I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see you on Wednesday, Big Mike.
All right, bet.
Yes, sir. CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus God of the Coast, your host on the only radio station playing 805 hip hop and R&B every Monday through Friday. If you like what we do and you want to help us grow the channel, become a member. Become a member. Visit our website. That's connect.club, CONNXCT.club. Become a member. $7 a month goes a very, very long way. Helps us grow the channel. And like for instance, to our members. So shout out to our members first of all. Shout out to real quick though, Graham C, Jenny. Shout out to all y'all. Y'all helped me just upgrade the set. So in the next 2 weeks or so, you're gonna see an upgraded set. I just ordered some upgraded equipment for the internet, so hopefully we won't have these connectivity problems because Charter is the worst. But your contributions allow us to do things like that to help grow the channel. So I can't wait for you guys to see the new CTC radio set that's coming. But I'm really hype about it, and it couldn't have happened without your support. But we need more. We need your continued support to take this to the rest of the world from the 805. So visit our website, become a member, and that automatically enters you to win tickets to Fremont Theater June 7th. We'll be announcing the winner to those tickets on June 5th. I think that's, coming up real soon. I think that's Thursday. So you still have a couple more days to win. Make sure you visit our website to do that. We'll be back on tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific time. I hope everybody has a great evening. Don't forget, Kush GPT is available right now on all streaming platforms. Make sure you stream it. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. CTC.
The CTC.
CTC Radio.
Bro, CTC Radio raised me. My dad left. They didn't.